feel something happening. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to do some dust collection on the miter saw, which is the most difficult thing in the world to put dust collection on. We're going to do it now. This is actually at the end and I'm done, so I know if it worked or not, but you do not yet. But you have to watch this video to find out. It worked pretty well. So I was thinking, because I already have all these tools out behind me and all this stuff and ductwork and everything, I might as well set up another tool before I put it all back. So we're going to do the miter saw, which is a big dust maker if you're doing a lot of cuts, and there's no good way to suck dust in. Right there, a little vacuum, and he does hook into here. And it fits. It doesn't really do anything though. I mean, this thing is blowing so much dust towards the back, this little tiny hole with just a regular vacuum is not gonna do much. So I wanna build a box that's gonna go over the entire thing and kind of fit this shape. So it'll be like this negative cavity behind it. The whole thing will suck dust in. I don't know if it'll work. I've seen it before, and I'm hopeful. Our arsenal of stuff involves a very, very dusty piece of flex duct, which if you never bought it, this stuff's stupid expensive. Also among our assets, which is the biggest one, is the dust collector, which is obviously huge. I also have ductwork running straight to there, which is already in a line that's gonna shoot straight over down to the miter saw. I already have T1, I already have an elbow. We're close. One important thing I don't have is a way to hold it up, which I made these things with these dado slots, and it works with these. It does fit. I don't want to put these in though, because these ones do not actually go over the pipe. They just fit like that, so you have to strap them on. I like the ones that I made before that actually hook a little bit in, so it kind of pops on there and holds it in place while you're working. If you haven't already picked up on it, I'm going to build the ductwork down to there and then build a box. See how it works. This is way too big, so. And, does it work? It works! Quality testing. Let's just put glue in the slot so we don't smear it all over the surface. Okay. Everything we need. Screw in. Awesome. 22.5. That is the spacing between 24 and centers, right? Little bit of a gap. That's okay. Oh. Perfect. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. We're already looking better. This guy. I didn't film too much of that. Can you see what's going on? Alright, we got a pipe. The miter saw goes up all the way over, hits the TY, all the way down to the dust collector, so it's only actually like 22 feet between there. It just looks super long. It does need to fold up, which is why the tube's up there. Okay, I have these cabinet doors that are super slick, melamine or whatever, something like that. And they're big and they're flat, and I think the slickness is going to help things just flow better. My goal is not to get all the dust out of here. My goal is to contain the dust so it doesn't go everywhere in the shop and inside my lungs, which is bad. You don't want that to happen, so set it right above there. Look, see how easy that was? You should watch the video on that. Dust collector on! Dramatic lighting for this. Actually perfect. Off. And then you can see better. The tape I've been using so far is mastic tape. I don't know what mastic is. I have absolutely no clue. But this stuff is butyl tape. I got it from Walmart. It's like $7 a roll for 30 feet, which is not bad at all. Mastic tape's like $50 a roll. So that's not really good. This mastic tape, I've used, butyl tape. I've used butyl before. They use it for sealing things that need to stay sticky forever, which is exactly what mastic does, or butyl, keep on saying mastic. It's this gray stuff, it's always gray. It just works, it sticks, it stretches, it conforms to things. It never dries out. This is actually waterproofing tape. I figure if it could hold water, it could probably hold air. So go get yourself some butyl tape. I think this is groundbreaking for dust collection. You open this one, which is important because when you don't do that, it doesn't work as well, believe it or not. Yeah, I heard people talk about this. The plastic gates, they get scratched. They don't work very smoothly. Let's go. I'm wearing my dirty shirt because I was doing real work today. Imagine that. That was fast. Anyway, I'm gonna start working on this again. So, miter saw. That's what this video is. Miter saw video. I keep forgetting because I'm doing the miter saw dust collection video, right up there, and I'm doing my radio alarm saw video. I love this thing. Anyway, this actually does work pretty well. I'm gonna give it some more credit than it was, because even when you don't have the vacuum on there, a lot of the dust goes straight through that hole. So they did a pretty good job. I'm not sure if I want to make it square out to here, which is what I was thinking before, or do I want to funnel it in? Funneling it in will make more sense because it'd be a smaller area, shooting the dust back in there, but then I need to actually cover this area on the bottom where it's this cavity here. You don't want that flat open. I bought some magnets because I have a really cool idea. I want to make a magnetic quick coupler to go on top or whatever for the dust collection. I hook under there, and I think I have enough pipe. I can't really start building unless I decide. That's annoying. I've decided I'm gonna make a square. If I don't make a square, I can't turn it. And that'd be really annoying that I have dust collection when I'm cutting a 45-degree angle, which is pretty common. So we're just gonna build a square box. Dust collector on. Approximately a foot, 27 to the end. So it's actually 3 days later, but if I didn't tell you, you would never know. It's kind of weird, isn't it? So I think I'm gonna cut the sheet of plywood out, and then we're going to see if it fits roughly, and then we can cut the fine stuff out and make it actually fit. I think I just need something to actually work on, because I'm not good with this whole meta in the head stuff. It's just not my thing. Go this way, like that. All right, this is my pencil. This is what I'm down to. Tell your friends, I need more money. That is a cool looking piece of wood right there. Who wants to bet it still won't fit though? Okay, first time it looked less cool. But it looks like it fits. Okay. You can cut out like a lot of this. So we're gonna put this there on that, and we're gonna cut that out the back. Any of this stuff over here, it's being useless. Okay, now we're gonna figure out how the dust actually goes into the pipe. It needs to be like right here, because that's actually where most of the dust goes. So if it could be on the back, right about here, that would be awesome. But when it moves, obviously it's gonna be shooting higher. So somewhere in the middle of that range, most of the cutting is actually gonna be happening down here. So probably around there, about 6 inches off the bottom. 6 inches right there. I don't think I've ever actually used a compass. Cool. Like that. Totally forgot about my other idea. So I don't need this on that side. I do need the piece, but I need it on this side actually. Magnetic ring. So, I already have these things drilled, and I hope it's the right size. It says, hey, those are magnets pretty strong. We got our holes drilled. Okay, they're too small, but they fit. I'm doing 4 right now. I'm almost certain I'm gonna have to drill more holes and do like 8 or 12, but we'll see. Such ugly rings. This reminds me of something I would have done like when I was 10, and it wouldn't have worked. But now it's gonna be really ugly, and it's going to work, so we're gonna look at it forever. Ooh, that steel is messing it up. It's not grabbing like at all. Hot glue maybe. The sun is coming out. It locks together. It's not horribly easy to take apart, and that's only with 2. So if we put double that amount and then double that amount, I think we should be okay. Fill the bottom, fill the middle part too. Not horrible. It's definitely not. I mean, it doesn't move this way because of the rubberization, which is kind of cool, but it's just not that difficult to pull apart. So let's double the amount, and it'll work amazing. It doesn't really feel twice as good, but I mean, it's easy to break apart, but under a certain amount of stress, it doesn't move. I know you can buy them. I know that. 30 bucks for one? So I spent 20, and I can make 3, hopefully. Much like a giant birdhouse, it's not even funny. It's possible. Really, really ugly. Horribly sharp 90-degree turn on the bottom, but it is lined up just dead center. I mean, look at that. It just shoots straight straight in there. Perfect. Massive holes in the front. I expected that. This might be a bit worse than I thought it'd be. We are not where we're supposed to be. Okay, it doesn't touch anywhere. What do you do with the power cord? Let's see what happens. I'm not hopeful. Okay, this is being filmed after I'm totally done. I don't know when I'm putting this in the video as of right now, but I want you guys to tell me what color I should paint this. Should I paint it orange, which is kind of my color? I'm gonna have an orange dust collector, an orange planer, orange squares, orange dust ports, orange shirts 90% of the time, or should I just do black or another color that you can decide? So you guys tell me, what color should I do? What do you think? Well, it's not very difficult to do with my hand. Dust collector. I could feel something happening. Let's get like a 4x4. It's just so ugly. It actually did something. I'm a little bit surprised, but it did. Like you couldn't really see dust like in here. Like nothing was going up because the tube was basically shooting straight up that pipe. But then when you get to the top, it shot up there on top, and then it did put some dust. So we're gonna clean it up, vacuum it completely clean, do 10 cuts without dust collection, and without this box on there at all. See what this all looks like, and then vacuum it and do it again. Get off! Hey, can we use this to vacuum? Ooh, let's try it. So let's see how much dust we can make with nothing happening. I'm actually kind of shocked how much dust that did make. I'm not used to using no dust collection at all, because I normally have this little guy on there. That is a lot of dust, and that is very... I'm surprised how much that box did. So we're gonna put the box back on, and I'm gonna film it, and I'm not gonna show you exactly what it looked like till the very end. So there we go. Okay, hopefully you guys remember that my goal in making this thing was not to suck all the dust away and put it in the dust collector. It was to keep the dust from blowing around the shop. And did you see any dust blowing out of that front? No, you didn't. I didn't either. It was actually, it's very, very clean in the front. I can actually show you that. See, look at that. There's no dust. Well, under block this one. It was probably sitting there. Anyway, it looks very, very clean out here after making 10 cuts through a 4x4. I'm going to show you the inside now, and you can judge if it's worth building one of these. If you have a dust collector for your miter saw, maybe you can improve the design and make it even better than I did. I want to do more. I want to do some foam, make it a little tighter box so it'll suck in more dust, but it's working pretty well right now. Not so grand reveal. You can't see any dust. Now you can. Okay. Obviously, the dust back here does nothing. I'll show you the inside of the box too. Interesting, right there, there's nothing. And right there, that's strange. Anyway, comparison shots. Gotta put you inside. Can you see anything? No, not really. Terrible lighting. Let's flip it up a little bit. A little bit better lighting. See, there's some dust in there, definitely. But it was piled. I'd say it was piled about an inch thick before, almost. It's a lot better, and it's contained. It's not blowing all over the place. This 4x4 is Douglas fir, which is actually kind of dense wood as wood goes, at least framing lumber. So that makes the dust not fly around as much. So if I did like a spruce piece, it makes a more fine dust that kind of just pulverizes and goes everywhere. So that would probably be worse as far as going around everywhere. I think this cavity is tight enough that with that amount of suction on it, which is not a lot of suction, I mean, you put your hand up to it, it'll suck your fingers in there, which is really great. I love that. But even with this big opening in the front and the bottom's not perfectly sealed, I meant to do better on that. Even with all that, I didn't see any dust coming out and flying away, going everywhere. I think it's a negative enough airspace that it will keep all that dust from blowing out, which is my goal. So this is really cool for me. I didn't even know you could do dust collection better on this before I saw that video from somebody, and he didn't even talk about it in the video. I just saw it in the background. It looked like this. I wanted to copy it. Now I have. You're welcome. Go do it in your miter saw if you have a dust collector. Way too much talking. Way too much talking. So thank you for watching this video again. As always, I will see you in the next one. Were my glasses crooked that entire time? That's so annoying.